should go.
What's up, you little cocktail weenies, and welcome back to Neek the Podcast. I am the glorious... right? Oh, man, that's what I was laughing about before this. I am the glorious geek. You know what? It's a new year, new me. I refuse to be the glorious geek samurai anymore. I will forever be known now as the clown prince of comedy, Kiku.
Oh, God.
Along with me, as always... No, that was a terrible fucking name. Why did I even go
That's terrible. No, new year, new me. That's what
New year, new me. Hashtag blessed. That is the name of this episode.
Somebody call Sister Ramon.
You say call Sister Ramon?
Call Cisco Ramon. He gives out the names around here.
That is true. That is true. But along with me, as always, of course, is the Demon Sour Cream, Josh Raish Al Finney. Josh, how are you doing? And please stop touching your eye. It's freaking me out a little bit.
I'm going to keep doing it.
Don't stop it. Why?
Why?
I'm doing fantastic, guys.
Good.
It's good. We're all back.
We are all back.
We reunited after the holidays and after traveling. We're all back.
Reunited and it feels so good. Woo! And of course, our third host, the fanatic with the schematic, the man with so many names, Raymond Galley Hawkmoon, Fat Man Mini Nuke Williams.
You forgot the new one, but I'll forgive you this time.
I swear to God, if it's something from Yokai Watch, I'm going to shut my computer off. Oh, I'm sorry. No. You know what? I will. No. There we go. I will reintroduce you, sir. Raymond Galley Hawkmoon, Fat Man Mini Nuke, Cheek Squeak Williams.
Yay!
Jesus, what have we done? What have we done?
It was the most ridiculous one.
It is. It is the most ridiculous. You are getting so far out there on ridiculousness with names. But it is our first episode of the new year, and we have a completely new thing we're doing. Unscripted. I have no idea what we're going to talk about right now. We were off the air as a full crew for, 2-3 weeks. So much news piled up, and we were just like, you know what, screw it. Let's just go into this and just start talking some shit.
Mm-hmm.
So,
it's 2016.
It is 2016. It is. So let's get into some stuff. Star Wars, though. We did a Star Wars spoiler cast for you guys, but domestically right now, Star Wars.
I have some numbers pulled up.
He has some numbers pulled up. Good. At least this was
I have the numbers all pulled up. Worldwide and domestically.
So go ahead, Josh. Go ahead.
Okay, so domestically, currently, Star Wars has overtaken every movie ever released except for Avatar, sitting comfortably at $740 million in the United States alone.
That's huge.
Comfortably, you couldn't buy a few lifetimes with that money. But
excuse me, North America. That's North America. $740 million. It is only $10 million behind Avatar right now. It will overtake Avatar around 2-3 o'clock on Monday. So by the time you guys are listening to this, it will have overtaken Avatar as the #1 movie domestically of all time.
Nice. Internationally, where are we sitting?
Phenomenally. Internationally, we're sitting at about $1.4 billion.
That's good. That is right behind Avengers, right? The original Avengers.
It's sitting right behind the original Avengers. It's sitting at about number 6 or 7 all time.
Nice. We're looking at only about 3 weeks, too. So
yes, this is only in 3 weeks. All these other movies that have achieved that have taken at least 3 or 4 months to get to that. So this is unprecedented for it to get this far. Avatar, it should be noted, took about 4 or 5 months and a re-release also to get as high up as it did. Titanic took 9 months to achieve its domestic total and a re-release. So this is just mind-boggling numbers. 100 million of that domestically has come from IMAX.
Wow.
And 150 worldwide has come from IMAX.
Which, if you listen to the spoiler cast, is our preferred way to see The Force Awakens.
Yes.
I saw it in 2D.
Go see an IMAX. It was very well done 3D. I thought it was, at least. And
it was way more immersive. Like, you feel actually in the movie.
Yes, especially, and this is not a spoiler, it was shown in the trailer, in every trailer, the chase scene with the Falcon on Jakku. That is the most immersive 3D I think I've ever seen in a movie. That is the scene that J.J. Abrams shot specifically with IMAX cameras.
There is actually one more scene that I talked to somebody recently about, and they asked me if I did it, and I said both times. There's a scene where a Star Destroyer is coming straight at the screen.
Oh, that one also, yes.
Yeah, and there's like the point like shoots out of the screen, and you're like everybody's just kind of like looking at each other, and then they start to slowly raise like the tip of their index finger, like to just doop, touch the Star Destroyer. Doop.
Yeah. That was when he specifically shot with IMAX cameras, because if you get the chance to see it in 2D IMAX, which only like 30-something theaters worldwide are showing it in 2D IMAX, the screen actually goes from widescreen to full screen during that sequence. Like when Christopher Nolan shoots his movies, during that sequence, it goes full screen in the domes, and it's just phenomenally done. I'm gonna go see it for a 4th time this week, just so I can go see it in that format. I hear that's the absolute way to go see it. The sound quality is great. That opening weekend, though, $248 million.
It's a lot. It's a lot of bread.
Yeah,
I think it's beyond anything that we expected.
Much before. This is a lot of money.
There's cheddar. It's a lot of it on top of the nachos.
The conservative estimates had it making maybe what Age of Ultron did, because it was a December release. Saying, oh, maybe it'll do 180. Others had it barely beating Jurassic World. Nobody expected it to hit 248.
Except us.
Yeah, we actually did say it was going to hit around 250, 275.
Yep. It's a lot of money.
Ray did not make an outlandish prediction this time and say 300 million for Age of Ultron.
But he would have been close this time.
I would have said a lot of money, and I would have been right.
Would have been so close.
Even the Christmas haul, though, $150 million over the Christmas weekend, never been done before. And then it's been averaging about $35 million per day in North America and worldwide in each. So it's been getting about $70 million a day when you combine domestic and international. No movie's ever done this. It's moving at an unprecedented pace.
Yeah, nobody could ever tell me that hype can't make money anymore.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, let's also be fair, though, all right? Because, we've said this so many times on the show that Star Wars is a cultural phenomenon. It's not... You can't really lump it into your standard cinematic experience, because it's Star Wars. It's something people grew up with. It's something that's become a part of your lifestyle. In reality, if you really think about it, it makes more sense that this is happening with this film than what happened with Jurassic World, right? Where all of a sudden we were like, what, it beat everything else? That's impossible.
I still haven't seen Jurassic World, for the record.
I saw 3/4 of it, and then I fell asleep and decided I never wanted to watch the rest of it.
Yeah, I mean, that was an example of nostalgia, just overpowered nostalgia, and a perfect release date. Had Star Wars come out in May like they wanted it to, it would not have ever made that.
I will not agree with that. I kind of feel like it's Star Wars. It would have made more money.
I'm saying Jurassic World wouldn't have.
Oh, screw that movie.
Yeah, Jurassic World would not have made remotely that. Star Wars would have just demolished anything in its path.
Which it will continue to do.
Right. It still has IMAX exclusivity through the Deadpool release, and even that Deadpool will not take all of those. They're saying that even then, Deadpool will only get half the IMAX screens in the world. Star Wars will still continue to have those through March.
Deadpool.
It's still screening on 4,000 screens worldwide. We'll continue to do that. The Blu-ray release is coming up in April, because Disney only shows their movies for about 15 weeks before they pull them. Some of us thought that they would, myself included, thought that they would keep it in theaters longer to capitalize as much as possible, but no, they want to get this out there. They want to make that sweet, sweet digital release money.
Yeah, and don't they have to re-up their contract after a certain date anyway? So
I believe so, yes.
Yeah.
Well, Disney has they're one of the few movie companies out there that can do extended contract releases, right? They can do, I think most movie theaters will do a month or two, and they can do, Josh said, 15 weeks, which is almost...
That's about 3.5 months.
That's about 3.5 months, almost 4 months, actually. I mean, that's a long time for a film to be in the theater.
Yeah, it is.
Right?
That's a long time.
A very long time, especially when you think about that if it is going into March... you're talking about that it's going to run up almost side by side with Batman vs. Superman.
The only films that I can ever remember staying in theaters for that long, with people still consistently going to them, are Titanic, Avatar, the original Avengers,
Yep.
and the final Harry Potter movie.
Yep.
Those are the only 4 movies I ever remember people going consecutively to for longer than like 3 weeks,
Yeah.
3 or 4 weeks. They went to for months on end, and even like Harry Potter and the others died off after a while. Titanic and Avatar, though, people kept going to time and time again because they wanted to see it again. They wanted to go see it with friends, with family. Star Wars is that movie.
Yeah.
We've said it time and time again. It's a generational thing. Nothing will ever have the release that this movie did ever again.
I won't say that because I'm gonna be around for a while.
I'm gonna say nothing for probably the next 15 to 20 years will have the impact that this did at the box office. The amount of hype. I did not fully grasp the amount of hype until this came out. I thought that I understood the hype being a fanboy, and then when it really hit me was my cousin who had never seen the movies came up to me and was like, I want to go see the new one, and I made her watch the original trilogy. We went and saw it, and she looked at me afterwards and was like, that was amazing, that was awesome. She's yelling this in the theater and made me promise to take her to go see every Star Wars movie that comes out from now on. This is a girl who does not like science fiction, does not like action movies at all, fell in love with this universe.
Well, I mean, and you really have to give JJ and Disney credit. They made this so accessible to so many different audiences. It's easy to follow. If you paid attention, if you watched the original trilogy and you love it, they give you nods and little pieces that, oh my God, just made you feel so excited when those things came up. They just did a really great job with it overall. Like that's why I feel like it's mostly so successful, is because they did such a good job. You can tell they cared about this property and they knew what it was going to be for people.
Yeah. So I mean, we have anything else to add on this?
Nope. But I'm gonna switch it up now. I'm gonna get Ray involved and talk about something that Josh knows nothing about.
Oh no!
I swear to God, if you have Yokai Watch Hour, I'm tuning out.
Hour? I was thinking like maybe 2 minutes, but no.
No. Deep. I found this deep in the internet.
Uh-oh.
And I posted it, and then I got into a talk with Ray and Danime a little bit about it on PlayStation Chat. Berserk is coming back.
Berserk is coming back.
Berserk is coming back, and the way it looks is that it will be a continuation from the late 90s episodes, the first season that, for some strange reason, they never decided to continue with. Josh, I know you don't know anything about this, but Berserk was one of the probably penultimate animes for myself growing up as a teenager and in my young adult phase, since I'm old as shit now.
Whatever.
Thanks, Jesus. But
Hashtag blessed.
Hashtag blessed. Ray, Berserk, how excited are you that we are getting a second season, it looks like?
I am excited because we're kind of getting to this point where they're like, hey, people really do love anime, not just in Japan. They're seeing the really big Western audiences. It's like, we can make money off of them, and it's great because we got Young Blackjack back. Now we're getting Berserk. There's a Cyborg 009 and versus Devilman coming out soon. All of those like early on animes that we kind of like heard of or seen when we were younger are like making resurgences now because they'll be like, hey, those guys watched it. They'll get other people to watch it and they'll love it. It'll be great. Because I've been telling people about, you need to go watch the old one. You have to see it. Like, just give it a few episodes, watch it, and you'll understand. Because the older animes just have such a different style and a different pacing.
Berserk was one of the few that went so many episodes and was just absolutely brutal, right?
Yeah, exactly. It was adult anime. Like, this is not for children. You know what I mean? This was like to me this was like anime, not like, this was Berserk versus heavy metal in the West. You know what I mean?
Yeah, actually I do.
That's what I felt like, and I loved them both a lot because they were so mature.
Well, also the storyline itself and the dialogue was very mature, and I think that's what really set it apart from other ones. Like, if you watch the old Devilman, it was kind of cheesy.
Yes.
If you watch Guyver, it was kind of cheesy, but there was a ton of gore, a ton of blood, a ton of nudity.
Mm-hmm.
But Berserk was, I think, probably one of the first ones that I watched when it first came out that I was just like, holy shit, this thing is completely serious. It's completely brutal. It doesn't venture off into any of the classic Japanese anime tropes or stereotypes. There's not the perverted, character or anything like that. Each character feels tangible, feels like a real person.
Like they were writing a serious movie, except it was anime. All of it was anime.
Yeah.
So
we are super stoked about this, are we not?
Mm-hmm.
Also super stoked for Assassination Classroom Season 2 to come out.
I need to finish Season 1 first, but I'm really excited because I love it.
Yeah, it's very good. The last 2 episodes are just absolutely phenomenal, and it takes you to a really crazy place. With that, let's bring Josh back in, talk about some stuff he knows talking about. He's excited.
Josh, what do you know about besides football and Star Wars?
Thanks, guys. Thanks.
Holy shit.
I love you.
I've been watching that 70s show way too much last night. Holy shit. That was really good. And he mutes Ray. Josh, what are some other things we got going on? Games coming out, movies. We're actually in 2016 now, so a lot of movies coming out. A lot of movies.
God, so much.
And I know we talked about this last year, but now that I think we are in 2016, we feel it, we know what's about to happen. We are 2 short months away from Deadpool, which starts off this crazy
We're not even 2 months away.
run.
We're 5 weeks away from Deadpool.
Okay. Oh, really? Is that close?
Yeah.
5 weeks. Valentine's Day is when Deadpool comes out.
Yeah, that's funny.
Actually, funny story. February 12th is the day of release for Deadpool. Non-early release, the actual day it's supposed to premiere, and that is the 1-year anniversary of Neek live on air. So the first day we put out our first episode. So
Aww.
that's called Fate Destiny, and we will have to do something special to coincide with Deadpool for that. But we've talked about it before. What are some of the movies that we are expecting to be great, like really good? We're going to enjoy the shit out of them.
I'm going to divert from the usual, Batman versus Superman, Deadpool, and Civil War. We've beaten that drum so much, and I'm quite frankly tired of talking about all 3 of those. I'm going to go with Michael Fassbender's Assassin's Creed that's coming out at Christmas.
Oh, yes.
I normally stay away from video game movies like they're the Black Plague, but I am very, very excited for this. We've seen a couple images come out the last few days for it, last couple weeks actually, and they've got the look nailed down for the assassin, for Michael Fassbender's character Callum Lynch. The film is going to take place within the game universe, so it's going to be canon within the games.
That's so strange.
I like it. I like it a lot.
But it's really strange.
They're not trying to I like that they're not trying to retell the first game.
Thank God.
Because that would just be stupid. You're trying to set up a franchise. This way, if the film isn't that great, okay, we can just write it off.
Mm-hmm. Like Assassin's Creed 3.
I have a lot of faith in this because Fassbender's not just starring in it, he's producing it. He's spent the last 4 or 5 years really working on it, trying to get it off the ground. And Michael Fassbender doesn't just invest into a project. If he doesn't think it has potential, he's going to walk away. He doesn't do a project just for the paycheck. He does it because he wants to. After seeing his range the last several years, I become more and more confident about this film. It's him and Marion Cotillard, a phenomenal actress. Also, both of them were just together in Macbeth this year. Really, really good film. It has a lot of potential. He said he was attracted to the idea of doing this. Ubisoft approached him with it. He hadn't played the game before, but after they approached him, he got really invested in the universe. He liked it. And he kind of wants to take it back to its roots, so what it used to, like 1 and 2 and stuff. It's set around the time of Assassin's Creed 2. It's set in like the 1600s. So it has the potential to be good. It has a really strong cast. Brendan Gleeson and I think Jeremy Irons is in it too.
What?
So strong cast. Could be really good. Could be really bad.
I would also like to point out that Jeremy Irons was also in Aragorn and the Dungeons and Dragons movie.
Oh, we don't talk about those.
We don't talk about that.
We just talked about it.
Nope.
Nope.
That didn't happen.
Nope, didn't happen. Did that happen, Ray?
Nope.
Didn't happen.
Mm-mm.
So that's one that's probably my dark horse for like what could be the biggest surprise this year. It definitely, I have more optimism for that than I do for the Warcraft movie right now, which I still think could be good, but probably won't be.
I haven't seen anything about that movie.
I still have optimism for Warcraft purely because it's Duncan Jones directing it, and Duncan Jones did Moon with Sam Rockwell, which was phenomenal, and he did Source Code, which was also pretty damn good. So, just because it's Duncan Jones, I have faith, but I'm losing that faith after seeing that trailer. No. Assassin's Creed.
I'm actually looking forward to Warcraft.
I need to look up some stuff about that because I literally haven't seen anything.
The only reason I'm looking forward to Warcraft is because it's been so long since we had like a sword and sorcery movie, and I know it's going to be terrible, and I'm okay with that.
I seriously think Warcraft could be fun if it's done correctly. It could be like a really fun popcorn movie. I'm not expecting it to be like some great award-winning film, but like I think Assassin's Creed with the right script could be a very, very good film.
Agreed, because early Assassin's Creed, I love those games. I love them so much.
Yes, Assassin's Creed 2, Brotherhood, and Revelations had a great arc.
I loved like the first, all of Ezio, really. So Altair through Ezio, I thought was phenomenal. I loved it. And then it just kind of like turned into this, hey, let's let all these different people write what they think it should be. And then that's what it kind of turned into.
I hated Ezio, except for Revelations.
I loved Ezio.
Well, you're a horrible person, and you should
won't go as far as
as my no, it's true because my ex-fiance says the same thing. So Josh and
not
her
here, so she doesn't matter.
Josh is the stand-in for that to remind me of it. You fucking asshole. Anyway, look, Ezio came out, and I will always talk about this. Okay, Ezio was a Lothario, and he climbed into women's bedrooms, right? He puts on the damn assassin's outfit, and all of a sudden he's a master assassin. Like, get the f*** out of here, man.
No, that's not how it happened. There was a transition period. He had a tragic moment happen in his life.
Ezio became an assassin over the course of like 20 years.
Yeah, it took a long time.
No. His dad dies. He puts on the suit, comes
his
out of the house.
His whole family got murdered.
Everybody.
His whole family got murdered.
Everybody. And I'm just like, no, I'm sorry, no. It's not like Altair will forever be the #1 assassin to me, right?
Nope.
Like he grew up in the village.
Altair was so boring.
Altair was great. Like he was perfect for the role they had him in.
He was so bland.
I like the way he's like. Do you want some super over the top eccentric person playing the role of the master assassin? I don't know.
Yeah, exactly, right. Like, but Josh really likes Ezio because he was that guy that was climbing into women's windows and like dropping it off on them, and then just like, oh, come on, dude, like he didn't do that all through. He's Italian. Let me tell you something.
Don't generalize all Italians.
He did it more than once. They are a culture of love, sir. More than once.
But I loved Ezio. Ezio was great, and we got to watch him grow from that first game all the way through his last game.
That's what I like. Ezio had such a great character arc that ended properly, and he wasn't a little turd like Connor was.
Oh my God.
Connor. Yeah, but I mean, you also got to look at it like this, right? Ubisoft kind of did themselves a disservice by doing that yearly release thing because it caught that team off guard, and they were like, well, we'll just do 3 Ezio games so that he has this fully fleshed out beginning and end. And then every character that's come after, they get one game, and then they're it's on to the next one.
Well, that's their own fault. They choose not to flesh them out.
Yeah, their development cycle was poor because, like, I didn't like that. One team is working on this game and the other team is working on this game. It didn't give them a chance to sit back and reflect. Hey, what worked in this game? What didn't work in that game? Let's make it better in this game.
So I'm curious
to do that.
I'm curious to know if that is the plan for the movies, right? Like, if they're going to make a franchise out of this, are they going to say, okay, well, we're going to fully flesh out Fassbender's character over the course of 2-3 movies, or, he's one and done, and then the next movie we're going to put somebody else in it? Because
I don't...
I'm telling you right now, if they move on to another person from Fassbender, I will put money that Vin Diesel is an assassin at some point. Or Jason Statham.
Yes!
I will put The Fast and the Assassin. That's what it'll be called.
It's going to have a crossover with the Fast and the Furious and Triple X.
2 Blades, 2 Furious.
Oh God.
Why?
The other one that I'm actually really excited for though is it looks a little strange from the previews, but I think it took a preview to get me fully on board with it. Is the live action adaptation from Jon Favreau of The Jungle Book.
Yes.
That
Um,
looks really interesting.
here's the thing: the whole movie is CGI. The entire film is CG, except for Mowgli. Mowgli is the only thing real in that entire movie.
Wow.
And Jon Favreau has done just a great job at capturing the look of that. This film could crash and burn, but the talent behind this, Idris Elba, Ben Kingsley, Scarlett Johansson, Christopher Walken is King Louie, Bill Murray is Baloo, and Lupita Nyong'o. I mean, you have so much talent in this film. It's
Looks
gonna be
good.
good. It looks good. The feel of it's different. A lot of people are like, "Oh, do we need a remake of this?" I'm like, "Well, no, but
Well, no. But it'll be good.
right. It could be good. I mean, there's worse things that they could be redoing.
100%. Yep.
And I think my last one. It's not a nerdy film. But it's Shane Black. We all like Shane Black. Director of Iron Man 3 and of Kiss Kiss Bang Bang.
Yeah, I like Iron Man 3 a lot.
He's got a new film coming out. Not a nerdy film, but Russell Crowe and Ryan Gosling. They're detectives and PIs in the 70s.
Oh my God.
It looks
So Russell Crowe will be able to punch everybody then.
yeah,
Since he
it
loves
looks
to do
doing what
that.
he's
it
best
looks
at.
really
Yeah.
funny and irreverent. Funny, irreverent. It looks kind of stupid. They previewed it right before I saw The Hateful Eight. It looks like it could be really amusing. Don't know anything about it beyond that. Other than Ryan Gosling gets roped into it by Russell Crowe and is a really, really crappy PI. And Russell Crowe is like a detective. So it looks like it could be good. Other than that, nothing really looks that great other than what we've covered on the show before, to me.
I agree with you because I
Like-
was looking at a list and I completely agree with you on that.
Yeah, I mean, Bats and Soups, Civil War,
yeah.
Deadpool, Doctor Strange, and Rogue One.
Yep.
Outside of that, it's going to be a really cheap year at the movies.
I mean, well, I don't know. That's going to be a lot of money for me. Just those movies right there.
Well, it's cheaper than this year.
No, I don't know about that.
I didn't go to see very many this year, but next year I'm already going to
I
see
did.
more based off what they've announced. So we'll see. Oh, we can't forget about Ratchet and Clank. Ratchet and Clank comes out next year too.
Yeah,
This year. Oh my God, it's this year. I keep saying that. I'm writing it on all my checks. 20
yeah. Ratchet and Clank is in 4 months.
April.
April.
Like end of April.
April. Yeah, Ratchet and Clank could be good.
X-Men, Ratchet and Clank.
Oh,
Yeah. This Ninja Turtles looks fantastic. I don't care what anybody says. I really want to see this new Ninja Turtles movie. Really want to see it. Really bad. It
yeah,
looks great.
Stephen Amell, favorite of the show, is in it.
All the memes. There are some great memes about that.
See, man, I'm gonna have to wait till that movie is like, 3 weeks, 4 weeks in, because after every single line he's gonna say, I'm gonna do the Hugo Weaving thing from what do you call it, The Lord of the Rings. Like every time Hugo Weaving as Elrond said something, you had to add Mr. Anderson. What do you call it? After everything Stephen Amell says, I'm gonna have to say you failed the city. It's just gonna have to happen.
But I'm really excited for him. I'm glad. I want to see him finally be in something different.
Right.
Which
He's
isn't all
not
that
gonna-
different, but different enough. Because I'm like, yeah, I love him in Arrow, but that's getting kind of stale. So hopefully this kind of like influences the way he uses the Oliver Queen character. Hopefully, I don't know. We'll see.
Oh,
Well,
Matt Damon's coming back as Jason Bourne too.
Yeah, nobody cares. Anyway, going back to Stephen Amell.
I care. That's a great role for him.
I think it is too. It's like if you took Tom Cruise out of Mission Impossible. So
He should have been Captain America. That's all I'm gonna say.
Matt Damon. Matt Damon.
Matt, yeah, just think about every Avengers movie we go to see, and we could have been like, Matt Damon!
oh my God, no.
Considering we almost got John Krasinski as Captain America.
Oh
No.
God, double no.
And we almost got John Hamm as Batman, so I mean,
I wouldn't have been mad about that though.
He was on a short list.
Mm.
No, we'll continue singing. Ben Affleck, perfect choice.
I like him too, yes, but John Hamm wouldn't have been bad. Anyway,
Affleck.
I really think it should have been Steve Buscemi as Batman, and that would have been absolutely phenomenal.
Anyway, so since we started talking about superheroes, our superhero TV shows. Josh, did you catch up?
I've caught up most of the way. I've caught up on Flash.
Okay, so you're all caught up on Flash.
I'm done with Arrow. I don't see myself going back to it.
I've said it every year since season 1.
I still have not finished season 3. I will not finish season. I haven't started season 4. I heard season 4 is an improvement. You guys have told me it is.
Mm-hmm.
I have no desire to come back. I just want to dive into Legends of Tomorrow. I'm so ready for Legends of Tomorrow.
So I've accidentally
That's my jam.
kind of had myself on, I've kind of blocked out all media for that one because I haven't watched anything outside of the first trailer they sent, because I want to be just kind of blown away by that show because it looks like it's like the Avengers style TV show I've been wanting on TV.
Right, and we've all talked about this. We think that that's eventually going to lead into a Justice League show.
I really hope so, or at least something similar.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just feel like there needs to be a marriage between TV and movies to make them all still succeed. At least TV
absolutely.
Anyway. So going forward, I hope DC gets this stuff together. But The Flash. So what did you think of the season of Flash?
I like it. I like how they've still found a way to keep Tom Cavanaugh in it.
Mm-hmm. I love him. He's so
I think that he's by far, to me, he's by far the best part of the show. Which is weird for me to say because I love Grant Gustin.
Mm-hmm.
Grant Gustin is the Flash to me. I will continue to say this no matter how good DC's universe is. I will not see a Flash solo movie because Grant Gustin is not the Flash.
Oh, I'll go see it, but I still know that in my heart that Flash.
I will not. Ezra Miller is not the Flash.
Ezra Miller looks like Hayden Christensen. He's gonna cry at some point.
God, dude, I didn't know we were out here to crucify the guy's career.
What if he had a family? Anyway,
that man has a family.
But
No,
anyway,
just every promo photo they show of Ezra Miller, he's always got this look like if someone put onions on his burger, he would just break down. And
oh man, but I don't know. I'm really excited to see what they do because they really could go with the multiverse aspect. They really could. They could be saying, "Oh, that's not what's going to happen," but they really could at one point be like, "Oh, guess what? It's all the multiverse," because they could pull it out of their ass, and I would be like, "Oh yeah!"
I mean, I think they're going to have to do a multiverse. It's becoming more and more obvious, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then I like Zoom.
Zoom is so good.
It's so good.
So you saw the savage beatdown that was had, correct?
still, the best part of him is Tony Todd being cast as the voice.
Yes, his voice is so good. Yes,
we love Tony Todd. We've made this clear on the show. We love Tony Todd.
Mm-hmm. That savage.
Everything is so good.
Good.
Flash is still firmly. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. has really stepped up season 2, and season 3 has been so good. It and Flash are right there.
I have to say that Flash edged it out for me. Flash is my
I think the Flash is edging it out. The only way that I say that S.H.I.E.L.D. even competes with it still is because of the Gemma Simmons episode.
Yeah, I can see that.
That is because that's just so different from anything that we've seen in any of these shows. But the Flash, it's so great. I can't put off watching this anymore. I'm gonna have to watch it week to week now.
You gotta have to. Seriously, it's so good.
But at the same time, I did love sitting down and watching it all at once, like I did season 1. It was so rewarding to just get to sit down and watch them all at once. It was like, oh my god, I don't have to sit here and wait week after week or a couple of weeks to watch these. This is so rewarding. I'm very excited to see where they take this in the second half. And I don't know a whole lot about Flash to begin with, or about the DC universe in general. So I'm going into this pretty much blind, which makes it even more rewarding for me as a viewer.
Yeah, I would say that because they're doing a great job. They're doing a fantastic job. And I know a little bit about the Flash, but like what I know and compared to what they're doing is, God, it's so good. I love
Mhm.
every bit of it. I love it. Even Iris has gotten better, which made me very happy.
No,
She's much better than she
no,
was. She's no Laurel.
no.
Oh,
Laura
good
down the
old
Lance.
Laurel Lance.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
But again, like I don't. I really just don't feel. I understand that Arrow's gotten better. I don't have a desire to go back to it. That's not me trying to knock the show. It's I have too many shows on my plate as it is. That I don't want to go back to it. Maybe if it was on, like when it goes to Netflix, I think I'll try to watch it. Season 3, I think, is on Netflix now. Um, I might
yes.
I might finish season 3, but it just left such a bad taste in my mouth that I don't know if I'll ever go back.
I mean, that's all right. I mean, I will say that they started doing those crossover episodes to save Arrow's ratings.
Yeah,
uh,
but I mean, you had to have those crossovers. So at the same time, right? We say we want everything to exist together, so you have to do those.
yeah.
Um, it doesn't make sense to not do them, but at the same time, yeah, they probably did.
Yeah. So, Kiku,
Yes.
2016.
Mhm.
What are you looking forward to this year?
Your showsies.
Oh,
Your shows, your video
we're
games.
what, like 15 days away from Agent Carter?
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
that's right.
Agent Carter.
Yes,
And I'm
please.
really looking forward to that because one of my favorite actors of all time, Red Foreman, Kurtwood Smith, is going to be in it.
Is he really?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Uh, so if he doesn't say that he's going to make somebody wear their ass as a hat, I'm going to be very disappointed.
Well, I don't want to say prepare to be disappointed, but
I will be disappointed, right? I will make disappointment face on my face
oh boy.
if that does not happen. I'm looking forward to that. Doctor Strange is a really big one for me as a huge fan of Benedict Cumberbatch. It's just like when Thor came out and everyone was like, yeah, we'll go see it because it's Marvel, but Thor is my favorite Avenger. So I was like, like a kid in a candy shop, like, yeah, let's go do it. I'm looking forward to that. Agent Carter, like I said, Legends of Tomorrow is bae, as Josh would put it. It's going to make me go from 6 to midnight. I'm super stoked about it. There's a show on right now that I really need to watch because it was based off a book I read called The Expanse that's on Sci-Fi that I really need to watch. It's got Thomas Jane in it, actually. So for all you Punisher fans out there, check it out. Other than that, I mean, it's pretty much a simple crop of things that we've been talking about for so long. I'm very excited for Civil War because it looks like it's a far stray away story from the initial Civil War from the comics.
Which is good.
Which is good because, obviously with all the rights issues and different studios having different characters, they would have really hampered themselves if they tried to stick to the main storyline.
I'm so glad about it.
Daredevil Season 2. Looks like it's coming out in March. Completely stoked for that. Luke Cage Season 1, hopefully in November.
I think it's going to be a lot earlier than that, personally.
I hope so, but if they're going to keep on the same schedule
They're
as they
already filming, so I think it's going to be sooner.
Okay, so maybe we'll get that as a midsummer release. As you guys may or may not know, if you followed me live tweeting all of Jessica Jones, or if you just know from listening to the show my insane love for the Luke Cage character, I am so stoked about this show. Mike Coulter is perfect as Luke Cage, and it's going to be so good. But Daredevil Season 2, I'm really amped up for because John Bernthal, good old John Bernthal, Shane from The Walking Dead as the Punisher.
He looks
he beat that.
so good.
He does.
The first still where he has Daredevil tied up with those chains is straight out of the comic.
Yeah.
Looks
so good.
Perfect.
Like his demeanor and everything just reeks Punisher.
Oh, well, we've always said that Shane was like the audition for Punisher.
Exactly. I mean, he can play an unstable character very well. So I'm very amped for this. Very amped. Actually, I think I'm more amped for TV right now than I am for movies.
Absolutely.
Just because I think us, doing this show and having so much of it like really shoved in our face, and obviously we do that to ourselves. but I've lost a little hype for Batman vs Superman, especially with the last trailer that came out in the Doomsday, and I was just like, ah.
I just really wish they had. I still go back to. I wish they had not shown me that, and they had saved that for the movie.
I probably still wouldn't have liked it just because I think it really is Zack Snyder trying to throw the kitchen sink out there so that they can set up the Justice League movie, which I think is absolutely ridiculous. I know you don't want to be like Marvel, but look, I would have rather had them build an entire universe and then do Justice League. You know, just do it. The pun is do it justice, right? Civil War, obviously, we've talked about it. We've bought in the underwear and worn it around the house for a while, done some deep lunges in it. Yeah, what else? What else is there? Pretty much about it. Video games right now. I don't know.
I've got too many to list.
I got a few things.
I haven't even started talking about video games because there's too many.
There is, and I don't know. In a way, I guess for me, there isn't. I'm just gonna play it by ear this year with video games. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens.
I'll make you a list.
I don't want a list. I just want to play it by ear, right?
I'll
That's
give
what I
you
said. I want to play it by ear.
Yeah, I've got a few things that I'm looking forward to. I think. TV, like obviously, the Legends of Tomorrow. Obviously, finishing out the Flash. Daredevil, Luke Cage. Silicon Valley Season 3 is coming out. That's a favorite of mine. I love that. That's always a fun one. How it
T.J. Miller's going to be in Deadpool, so.
Oh, T.J. Miller and Thomas Middleditch are just great. Really, the whole cast. That's an example of perfect casting in that show. The whole main cast is just great. Especially they had to step up after the death of one of their main cast members during season 1, and how they tied it with the show. It was very good, very comedic show, dealing with Google startups, things like that. So not quite the same stuff that we talk about here, but still very good if you're interested in the tech world. But I have actually some comics I'm excited for. I've lost some of my excitement for The Dark Knight 3.
Oh, I figured that was going to happen.
The first 2 issues, God, okay, slight rant. I love Frank Miller's The Dark Knight. The Dark Knight Returns, The Dark Knight Strikes Again.
You don't say!
I love those. I've made it extremely abundantly clear. The first 2 issues of this, what the hell? Why? Why was this even necessary? Why did we need this? I realize it's only the first 2 issues of like an 8-part series. Why did we need this? Why are you planning a fourth iteration of this? We don't need this. No. Stop. No. 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 No.
I don't. Did you think you heard him, Kiku? I don't know if you heard him.
Yeah, I'm not really overly thrilled with it. I don't think I'm going to finish it out. I might just wait for it all to come out in a collected edition because $6 an issue is really expensive.
That's steep.
Well, I mean, why would you want to read about Batman fighting the PC master race to begin with?
Yeah, it's so expensive. $6
That's
an issue.
Really expensive.
Yeah, it's nice covers and everything. It's so pricey. I already have a hard enough time justifying $4 an issue.
God, I remember when comics were 75 cents. Jesus.
I'm looking forward to wrapping up the first crossover event that Marvel's been doing with the Star Wars comics, Vader Down. That's actually been a pretty cool event. They've been putting out the issues pretty rapidly.
What's the name of it?
Vader Down.
Why does that sound like Darth Vader starts up his own dance crew and has like a dance competition on the Death Star?
I can see it.
Ha.
Vader down. Boom, boom, boom. No, I'm sorry.
Oh my God.
That was terrible. No.
Oh, slow claps for you, sir.
Vader down too, the electric boogaloo.
God.
Oh shit! Mute me. I'm going off the rails.
What rails?
It's a crossover between the main Star Wars series and Darth Vader, though. It's been interesting. It's getting really wacky now with like issues 4 and 5. It's getting kind of out there. Not too weird, but kind of weird. It's just showing the raw power and ferocity of Vader, which I like. I haven't read any of the Darth Vader comics until now. Ray keeps recommending them to me, and I keep ignoring them as a diehard Star Wars fan.
You need to read them.
I need to, but I haven't gotten around to it. Now that they're coming out in the trades, I probably will.
That's true.
But I'm excited to see Secret Wars finally end next week.
Oh, God.
Next week it ends, issue 9. Ray and I have been loving this, though.
From start to finish.
From start to finish, Ray and I have loved this. Some fans have hated it because it's been dragged out for so long.
I don't care. They can suck it.
Which in a way, I kind of get that because it has been delayed. It's been delayed because of the art. Each issue has been pretty good, though.
Like, every issue is improved upon the last issue tremendously.
Each week when it comes out, Ray and I are like in a race to see who reads it first. With the exception of this last one.
Yeah, well, except for the last one, I think it took 2 weeks to read that.
Something like that. But as soon as Ray read it, it was just like, oh my god.
Oh god, it's so good. It's so good.
Yeah, just the characterization of some of these characters. Like, we've been waiting a couple of years to see the payoff, and we're finally getting that. Panther and Namor.
It's weird they built up Namor all of a sudden just to do what they're doing to him. It was
they've done, and that's what I'm getting to. With the end of Secret Wars, I will be taking a huge Marvel break. I do not like most of the direction they're taking the new Marvel universe, with the exception of the new Avengers and Iron Man. I do not like most of the Marvel universe now.
Can I stop you right there, Josh?
What?
Can I stop you right there?
Yep.
All right, cool, because I want to put on these BB-8 socks because my tootsies are cold.
Go for it. I don't like the direction that Marvel's taking a lot of the all-new, all-different Marvel universe. I'm sure the direction that they're taking it will become apparent with Secret Wars 9, or at least I hope it will. They've got a whole lot to explain with one issue to go.
Okay, well, listen. I guarantee you there will be an epilogue. There has to be.
I hope so, but this is ridiculous that we're like 5 issues into some of these series and we haven't finished Secret Wars yet.
Hey, oh my god, Kiku. She's giggling like a schoolgirl.
Go back on mute.
But yeah, I'm excited. I've started, like I said that I wouldn't, because I didn't want to get into any of the all new, all different books until after I finished Civil War. But I started all new, all different Avengers and Iron Man. But I stopped reading Iron Man after the first one because after that first cliffhanger at the end, I had to stop because I was like, no, I have to know what happens before I keep going in that book. So
I couldn't believe that. You and I both picked it up at the same time, read the cliffhanger at the same time before we could warn the other, and I was not too thrilled to see that.
I'm really excited to see it because now I have to know how we get there.
But I was not happy that was the first book that came out. That was the one they were pimping the most.
It's just really, I just want to see what happens because if they plan for that to work, it worked. Because now I have to see how Secret Wars ends.
Right. Very, very excited for that. But I will be taking up, with the exception of all new, all different Avengers, which I really, really do like. I love the team. There are only 2 issues into it, but that's quickly going to become one of my favorite books, I can tell.
Okay, so I have to it's not even a spoiler, but a funny panel from the very first one. Kiku, you'll enjoy this. So Sam Wilson is doing his job as Captain America. He saves these people. What'd you say?
I said we love him.
Yes, we love him so much. He saves
Anthony
these
Mackie
people
for Cap.
on this bridge. And then all these people start running over like, oh my god, it's Captain America, start taking their pictures, and then this white guy walks up and he's like, oh, that's not my Captain America. I died. I was like, they understand. They get this.
Yep.
Real.
The struggle is real.
But
now, on the other hand, I will not be reading Uncanny Avengers ever again.
I will be.
That is a terrible book.
But it's gonna build up to something great.
Oh God, no! It's so bad, dude. I have tried. I have read the first couple of issues. It is bad. It is bad.
Well, I mean, compared to the last one, like the run from last year and the year before were phenomenal. So I don't know.
Yeah. I'm not even comparing it to that. It's bad. The artwork is bad.
Oh.
The artwork is bad. The writing is bad. It's just not good. Cap is still a massive douche. The expressions on the characters' faces makes it look like it's a grade school book. It's pretty bad.
Well, there you have it, folks.
Yeah, I don't enjoy it. Other people have been praising it. I don't enjoy it at all. I do like the Inhumans books. Those are okay, but I can't see myself sticking with them.
Those got a lot better.
Don't like what they're doing with Guardians at all.
I've never, I hate to say it, but I've never really been a fan of the Guardians comics. Never.
The Guardians comics in 2008, when that run started, was great. That was the inspiration for the movie. That was very good. What led up to like Annihilation and all that. That was very good.
Some of Kiku's favorite things of all time.
Yes.
What's some of my favorite things?
Annihilation.
Oh.
Oh, see, we got his attention, folks.
That was good. But that's kind of where I'm at with comics. I'm probably gonna take a big break, aside from all different Avengers and Invincible Iron Man.
That Iron Man book.
So really like both of those. Those are both very good. Which I was not expecting to like Iron Man because Bendis is writing it, and I'm really hit and miss with Bendis. I like Bendis, but I'm really hit and miss with him these days. Some of his books are really good. Some of them are really bad.
Well, see, I got on this Bendis kick a long time ago, and I started reading his one book. What was it called? Was it called Brilliant? It was a book that
it's called Miles Morales because it was awesome.
No, not that book, but it was a
called
short
Alias.
series. It was a short series that he didn't finish.
Age
And
of
I thought
Ultron.
it was amazing, and I was kind of upset that he didn't finish it. So I started reading.
I'm just letting you know right now that we can name like 45 Bendis books that were phenomenal.
Well, yeah, still, but this one it's like I think it was 5 books, and then it just ended. And I want to walk up to him and be like, "Why didn't you finish this book? I need you to."
Because he had to do powers.
That's probably exactly what happened, and I'm still upset about it.
But then there's a handful of games I think are going to be really fun this year. There's too many to list, so I've got like 4 or 5 that I'm really. Of course, Uncharted 4.
Uncharted 4.
I don't even have to explain why I want Uncharted 4.
I saw so much.
I've never played the
Why?
Uncharted trilogy all the way through.
What? Really? Please fix this.
I've never finished the Uncharted trilogy.
Wait, time out. Time out. You've never played the Uncharted
I
trilogy?
played it, but
all
I've
the
never
way
finished
through?
it.
Please
never finished
fix
it.
this.
Wait. Now are we talking about like you played the first 2 games and then you just didn't finish the third, or you've
No,
never?
I've never finished any of the games all the way through.
Please fix this.
That's like having sex halfway through and then being like, I'm done, and walking away.
But what if you had to poop?
You need the bang, Josh.
What if you had to poop?
Well, I didn't own a PS3 last generation.
First off, if you're
Okay.
leaving a sexual
That's
partner
okay.
to get up to go poop, there's some ish. You need to work some ish out.
What if you ate like a bean burrito before?
Well, if you went to
Fuck,
Chipotle,
eat the bean burrito. I can't even.
Power food. You get hungry.
Power food,
Yeah.
dude. You are not a combustible engine. You do not.
anyways.
That's it.
I think I am a very, very well built locomotive, but whatever.
Oh my fucking god. Okay, Fridge from G.I. Joe.
So yeah, Uncharted 4. Really looking forward to that. That's how I'm gonna kind of dive in. I'm gonna save the trilogy and play it probably in the summer when I have nothing else to play, so that way I don't get fatigued on the games right away before
But Josh,
Uncharted 4.
We have that huge pocket pool tournament in the summer. Think about what pocket pool is, and then get back to me.
No,
I'm just gonna. I want to reach.
I'm gonna leave that. I'm just gonna leave that where it is.
reach
Um,
the screen.
The Division. I'm really excited for the Division.
Yes.
That's gonna be really fun. The beta is happening very soon. Really looking forward to get some hand.
Yeah, it's an
hands-on
alpha
on it.
right now, and I've seen some stuff that I'm like, okay, I
Yeah.
like this.
Yep. Really, really, really liking what I'm seeing so far.
Doom.
I'm kind of on Doom. I've never been a huge Doom guy.
I'm excited about Doom.
I will play it because I love FPS games. I will play Doom. Don't know if it'll be a purchase, but I will play Doom.
I am playing that entire game with only the chainsaw. I
Oh my
have
God.
some personal aggression to work out, and I believe that's the way that I should do it.
Quantum Break. Quantum Break comes out in April. That is
Sure it does.
honestly.
That's exactly right, almost. Sure it does.
Quantum Break is probably no joke. Aside from Horizon, which I'm not sure if it comes out next year. I know they said it does, but I don't know if it actually will make the
I
date.
don't think they announced the date. They just kind of said that.
Oh,
hey,
I thought they had said 2016.
I like how Josh said that. I don't know if it'll make the date, like as if we're getting married to Horizon, which I mean is quite possible. That is quite possible.
Horizon and Quantum Break, though, are easily my 2 most anticipated games that are in development right now. I've been excited for Quantum Break for several years. Every time I see it, and they've reworked it, I get more and more excited each time. And then Horizon, if you saw anything from E3, you know why I'm excited. That goes without saying. Outside of that, though, I mean, there's not a whole lot in the back half of the year really outside of Horizon.
Well, I mean,
I'm really excited for.
There's still a lot of stuff we haven't even had announced yet.
Exactly. E3 will bring so much more. Scalebound.
Scalebound better be good.
Which is only 10% complete.
No, this isn't Final
That's
Fantasy
at
15.
E3, right? Or what? No, it wasn't E3. What was it?
I know. Was it Paris Games Week? I think.
No, it was like Tokyo Game. I don't.
I think it was
Dude,
Game
or
Week.
no, 23 or some shit. I don't know. It was like that was one of the games that were like, no, this game is too good for E3. Like, oh, things are too good for the
Gamescom.
Gamescom. Thank you. Right? Oh, this game is too good for E3. Only the biggest video game conference in the world. Oh, fair enough. And, you know, you had old dude from Platinum Games come out, and he had that look on his face like, you motherfuckers, I could be working on this shit and then 9 other video games that I'm working on at the same time.
Yeah, because Platinum's got a lot of games coming out that they're working on.
Platinum is doing everything.
As long as Platinum doesn't make another Legend of Korra style game, I think we'll be okay.
Look, all I'm saying is that if there is a game announced called Hannah Montana Platinum Games Edition, I'm going to believe that it is done by Platinum Games. Like I fully believe it. They're taking on everything.
Well, it's on the box, so yeah.
My last thing, I guess, for gaming, and really just in general for 2016 is, will Telltale please stop making games for a while?
No, they need to make Season 2 of The Wolf Among Us. Then they can stop.
Telltale has so many games in their pipeline that it's becoming disgusting.
Is it really, though? It's not as bad as Platinum Games.
It's getting Platinum mad.
We're getting what do you call it? Telltale Marvel or some shit like that.
Telltale Marvel was announced last year. Telltale Batman was announced after that and is coming before it.
Yeah.
Which makes no sense.
Yeah, it's like, why are we getting Telltale Batman?
They just wanted those they wanted those licenses, and now they paid
there's like
money.
15 different properties that would work so much better than both of them.
Because Telltale is the new Lego, and we will eventually get Telltale Dimensions.
But can you see the funny part is, okay, so they got Telltale Marvel, which encompasses like the entire universe, and then DC was like, oh, you could have Batman.
I mean, DC, I guess, knows what's going to make money.
Exactly, that's exactly it.
Telltale needs to do a Lobo game where I can.
Telltale Taskmaster.
Oh, that'd be great. Lobo would be fantastic. I'd play that. But anyway, so I got 4. I picked 4 for the next 4 months. So
4 for the next 4 months.
4 from a list of 40.
Yokai Watch 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Shut up, Josh. Anyway.
Now we can't read the list, Josh. Thanks.
January, Mario Luigi Paper Jam. I love those games. Love Mario Luigi Superstar Saga and all their other
3DS?
games thus far. 3DS. That'll be great. February, I'm looking at XCOM 2. Need that game in my life. It's only on Windows, Mac, and Linux, but I want it. I'm going to play it. So that's February. March, I think I'm looking at, what was it? Oh, crap. I guess I'm just going to pick one. I'm going to say Killer Instinct Season 3. We'll see who comes out in that.
Season 1 is free on Games Gold this month.
That is true. Get that before
the Ultimate Edition, which comes with the original Killer Instinct.
Yes, which is so nice. But people are like, aren't you excited about Far Cry Primal? No, I'm not. Sorry. And then April, I'm going with Dark Souls 3.
Ooh.
I mean, Uncharted 4 also comes out. I think, did it get pushed out of April? I don't remember now.
No, Uncharted 4 got pushed to April.
Okay, so
it got pushed out of March.
It'll be whenever that comes out. So either Dark Souls 3, Uncharted, or Quantum Break in April.
All 3 of those in a. Oh God, my wallet is already crying.
I know, and mine too.
Let's just count Uncharted as the May purchase. That's how my credit card is justifying it. It's an early May purchase.
With you, I understand.
Yeah,
that, so
but in May also is Civil War, so.
And it's also supposedly Mirror's Edge, so we'll see.
Mirror's Edge is supposed to be February?
No, it's supposed to be May.
They pushed it?
Yes, of course they pushed that.
See, and this is why I don't keep up with video games anymore. I just like to walk into a store and just look at the wall and be like, oh, no shit, that's out.
I could never do I've never been a part of that.
Deus Ex got pushed too, didn't it?
Deus Ex did get pushed until like July through September-ish.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
After the whole, if enough people pre-order this, we'll release it early.
Screw those guys.
Fiasco. Oh, Square Enix at its finest.
Oh my god.
Square penis.
They promised on New Year's Eve, though, that it was coming this year.
Sure.
It'll be
Sure.
like the
Final
Sure.
Fantasy is coming this
Sure,
year.
sure it is.
Cyberpunk will come out before that game.
I will have 2 children, a 2-story house, and a white picket fence before anything Square Enix promises comes out.
Be careful. Don't wish for stuff like that.
Oh, hey, the way I'm going, dude.
Then you'll sell the house and you'll move to a downtown condo like Ray.
Oh, well.
Shut up. That
To
was
a
the
penthouse.
best idea I ever had.
That's what I'm saying.
Anyway, so boys, 2016, we're getting started.
It's going to be a banner year, guys.
It's going to be a real good year.
So-
Speaking of banner year, sorry, just kidding. Banner Saga comes out in January, but that's all right.
All right, so my question to you guys are,
What?
Here it is. What are your nerdy resolutions for 2016?
I have a backlog of like 5 games currently.
Oh, please don't underestimate it.
No. I'm not
Only 5?
Only currently like 5 games from last year.
Oh.
Ray, I already have a woman lying to me in my life. I don't need to have another dude. So,
I'm gonna beat those games before March.
sure, buddy. You gonna
Oh,
go see
man.
those movies too?
I will fight you so bad.
Ray, are you
Wish
going to
I
watch
never
Mad Max this year?
Maybe.
For those of you who don't know the background, Ray's been promising us since Mad Max Fury Road came out in theaters that he would go see it this weekend.
This weekend, yep.
This
Yeah.
weekend.
And after
We've
almost
offered to buy
52
it for him.
weekends.
Next
yeah.
weekend. Deal.
We offered to buy it for him.
You know how many times you said next weekend deal? All right, if you were Bob Barker, this would be the shittiest episode of The Price is
Or
Right ever.
the best episode.
We're going to start a GoFundMe to buy Ray the Mad Max Fury Road Blu-ray for
Oh,
$10.
No, dude,
No.
we need to start a GoFundMe to have a guy go to Ray's house like in A Clockwork Orange and hold his fucking eyes open and make him watch the movie.
No. We'll see. So yeah, that's one of mine this year is to finish those 5 games that I want to finish. Yeah, I think I'm content with that one for now, and I might come up with more as we go along.
Josh?
Oh, is it to me?
Yeah, it's to you.
I wasn't gonna name like 15. No.
My first one is... my first one is also video game related, and it relates to backlogs. To play my massive PS4 backlog that's piled up on me. I've
The Uncharted collection.
I've neglected my my PS4 for a very long time.
Which is funny because that's all that I'm playing now.
I know.
For like
This is
8 months.
fantastic. I'm so proud of you.
I play my multiplats on Xbox. I just like the Xbox controller better personally. But I do want to play my PS4 a lot more this year. I have exclusives that are piling up, and some very cheap multiplats that I got, aka Arkham Knight with the season pass for like $15. Yeah, and I still need to play it because I sold the game after I played it for like 3 hours on
Great
Xbox.
game just needed to be done better.
Yeah. Well, we all thought Rocksteady could do no wrong after the first 2.
Well,
It wasn't a bad game, just
not great.
yeah, it wasn't the first 2.
No. So that's definitely one of them. And I think the other one is going to be to get a 3DS this year. Yeah, I'm going to buy a Nintendo system for the first time in close to a decade.
You know what game you're getting for your birthday?
I swear to God, if you say Yokai Watch,
No, you're gonna get Yokai Watch 2.
I will go sell it.
I
will
fight
sell it.
you. I will fight you so bad.
It's
Don't
gonna,
even sell
it's
it,
gonna-
just return to sender. And on the box, right, no.
right. It's going to sit in the cellophane.
I try to do nice things for you guys. And this
When are these nice things happening?
to right now.
Ray, we've been trying to do Mad Max for how long? You caved and played the video game.
I did. I enjoyed it, and then I gave it to my little brother.
Now watch the damn movie.
Okay, next weekend.
No, God damn it. Oh, God damn it.
Okay, Kiku, what about you? Josh, are you done?
I'm done for now.
For now.
I might have others.
We might have some next week, Kiku. Jeez.
You only get 1 week for resolutions.
I do what I want.
We
Thug
know
life.
this. I'm the only one with a Thug Life picture, thank you.
That is very true. We need to fix that, Josh.
Resolutions. My resolutions, my nerdy resolutions, are actually pretty much about the show. So to share this, you guys know some of it, and to share it with our faithful listeners, all 3 of them.
2 of them right now, currently. Hello, viewers. We love you.
Oh, the people watching.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I didn't know that. Is there a what?
There might be robots. I don't know.
I said some things I probably shouldn't have said.
That's how this show works.
That is true, actually. I've actually gone out and tried to find new guests for us. We have one who contacted me, an aspiring comic book writer on an independent label called Human Comics. We're going to read the comic. We're going to contact them and see what's up. I have another one who is a huge Star Wars fan. It's a she. Her name is Dare.
But say Josh is here.
Yeah. Well, I think we. No, you know what? I'm not even going to go there. But her name is Dare. She's actually a professional contortionist as well. She's very funny. She has a huge following on Instagram. I've been friendly with her for a while. I asked her if she would, enjoy coming on the show because she also fashions herself a comedian. So we'll probably get her on the show as well. I put some feelers out also to some cosplayers as well. Some famous, some not so famous, some just coming up. So hopefully we will be able to get a female's perspective on cosplay, since all we ever hear is me talk about it. And Ray always going, one day I want to dress up in a costume and not creep people out when I ring their doorbells, going trick or treat.
Next weekend.
Did you say Mexican?
Nope, next weekend.
No, next weekend. Oh, I was like, why are you walking up the doors going tacos? That doesn't make any sense.
Because if they had tacos and they were going to give them to me, I'd take them.
Well, who the fuck wouldn't, Ray?
Exactly my point.
Okay.
Ray's going to dress up as somebody from Yokai Watch.
No! I have more detailed plans for this.
He's going to be Namorita. Anyway, the other ones are Pensacon rapidly approaching the next month and a half, really. I will be moderating 1 panel, maybe 2 panels. I don't know what it's going to go. I start going to my moderator workshop soon. There is a Mallrats reunion at the convention. I'm hoping to get on that panel to moderate that one. Jason Mewes will be on it. Joey Lauren Adams will be on it. Priscilla Barnes will be on it. Brian O'Halloran will be on it. Michael Rooker will be on it. So a lot of big names, a lot of people that I have always wanted to talk to throughout my entire life. So basically, I am going to try to elevate Neek into the stratosphere this year. That is my nerdy promise, my nerdy resolution. That is what I am going to work on. It is also my main resolution in life, as well as, that's pretty much it. That's all I want to do with my life right now.
That's okay. But you forgot one thing. One person. Greg Miller. I'm talking to you.
Two people.
We talked at PSX, and you were like, yeah, I know, we're in the folder. And I was like, all right, look, you have to make it happen in 2016. Once you're done smoking your cigars and drinking your expensive cognac, we need you on the show.
Also, Ray, you said something about Jared Petty as well, correct?
Jared Petty, yes, my friend at IGN. Let's see if we can get him on the show. He's a very busy man now. So we'll see if we can get him on the show. Just like Greg, we like to pick the busy people to ask to be on our show because they're like, well, when am I going to have time? Make time for us. I love you both.
I mean, even if it's 30 minutes and Josh doesn't need to be there, we'll do it.
No, don't make it. See, he made a sad face. Don't make him do that. How rude.
How rude. So, guys, you ready for another fun-filled year of Neek the Podcast?
Of course. Everybody else better be as well.
Why are you stroking your beard debating about whether or not you want to do this, you bastard?
My beard lets me think longer.
Oh, my God.
Look, Josh, we all know you're the smartest guy on the show. Everyone who's listened to us for almost the past 52 weeks knows you don't have to stroke your beard, to make it seem like we know. You.
Debatable.
I don't think there's anything debatable about it.
I mean, it's true. Josh is the brain. I'm the fun, and Ray, you're the sweet.
I don't know how that works. I don't think I like this deal.
You're the sweet. You're the nice guy.
I'm not a nice guy.
Really?
Shut up, Kiku.
Ray, I don't think you could hurt a marshmallow if you tried.
Oh, I've heard a few marshmallows in my time.
Yeah. No. This is how we figure out how bad boy Ray is. Because I know your wife's probably around the kitchen right now. I want you to say, I heard the dishes clinking.
Over there.
I heard the dishes clinking. That's what I'm saying. Ray, demand that she makes you something to eat right now.
Why would I do that? Because I can make it myself.
Boom! Game, point, and match. You are a sweet man. You are a nice man. Never
I like to do things
change.
for myself.
We love you. Rachel come over there swinging a frying pan. That's why.
No, that's not how this works.
That's not how any of this works.
Bet me that money. Bet me that penthouse. Just for 2 days, and I promise I will wear pants most of the time.
We'll see.
I mean, I will go up to the window full frontal and just kind of smush myself. Like, hello, Wichita, I am here.
No thanks, because I don't clean those windows.
Ray, what's this pattern on the window? Don't touch that. Just Kika was
Nope.
here. Move away. Move away from the window.
Oh, boy. All right, boys.
All right, guys. Do we have any shout-outs to start the new year?
To start the new year, you guys, we've been doing this for a while now, and I don't think we're going to stop anytime soon.
Nope.
So let's keep the train going. We have a great thing.
Woo!
Woo! Choo choo!
Wow, that was the first one. Did you just remember?
No, I did it one other time too.
Oh, okay. My bad. But yes, shout out to you guys because you've made this awesome, and I'm very thankful for you.
No, we love you too, Ray.
Shut up, I hate you both.
Fair enough. We deserve that.
How about you guys?
Shout out to Funko for stealing my money.
I think that's my shout out almost every week, is it not?
I think
I'm
that's like your
real
life.
pissed off right now.
Oh my god.
So many good things coming out.
Oh,
Uh,
yeah. But
My
no,
okay.
seriously though, Funko, please stop. And Hasbro, please take the Black Series Kylo Ren mask off the market because otherwise I'm going to buy it and do a whole show in it.
Oh god, please. Please.
How much is it? How much
Send
is
us
it? How
one.
much is it? How much is it?
Hasbro, send us one.
It's $80.
Right.
Hasbro.
All I'm saying is, I will go halvesies if he'll do it.
Well,
It's a voice changer helmet. It's the Black Series one.
Hasbro,
It goes fully over your head.
I'm telling you, Hasbro, do it.
I told Elijah Steele, friend of the show, Elijah Steele from the Retro Modern Network, that if I bought one, I would do a full episode of the show on it, and he promised that the next time that he was on the show or that he had one of us on, that he would do an episode in his Boba Fett helmet.
Oh my god.
I was just like, this is meant to be.
Oh man.
I like it. I like it. Let's do it.
I will finish what you started. See, I can do it.
Yeah, but me and Ray both know that there's no way you're keeping your hand over your mouth for an entire episode.
Bring back Bane.
Yes, brother.
No, God, no. Not this again.
I'm gonna do it with the Kylo Ren helmet. Yes, it's decided. That's my new resolution: to get the Kylo Ren helmet and do the Bane voice the whole episode.
I can dig it.
Yep.
How about you, Kiku?
At Pensacon.
I want Hasbro to never put that mask out again.
You said you'd go halfsies.
Now that I know you're going to do the Bane voice, no. No, I will go burn down my local Toys R Us. Like, you have no
You
idea.
can't burn down all of them.
Don't tempt the man who has nothing to lose, Ray!
Brother, the fire rises.
No, my shout-outs are to everyone who followed us for the first year that we've been on the show when we announced that we were going to do this. Definitely to you two guys for constantly coming, and making it what it is. through all the trials and tribulations of my life personally that happened last year. Definitely to you two guys. And then, of course, my shout-out is to 2016. Watch your fucking ass, because Neek is coming, and we are going to make it better, bigger. I don't know about funnier. We were pretty funny that first year.
I don't know.
More
Maybe
mobile.
Yeah, maybe we'll do that. Maybe we'll have a Neek app with a Kylo Ren voice changer and a fart button.
That'll be the entire app. I like it.
Yeah, that's the entire app. There's no profiles of the hosts, no way to get to the show like through a podcasting site. You can just change your voice and fart. That's
Don't
it.
tip me.
The temptation is there. Do it.
Yes, brother.
You're fired.
And with that, let's wrap up Neek the podcast before Josh gets out of hand and we have to slap him. I, of course, am Kiku. The woo boy is, of course, Rachel Finney, Josh, and our fanatic with the schematic, whose name now is so long that if we put it into the annuals of some Native American tribe, they would just go, really? With that, guys, we will catch you next weekend for all the fun and goodness that is Neek the podcast. And as always, keep it nerdy in 2016.
Don't you do it, Josh.